What's up, guys? So, as an entrepreneur, a couple of things that you'll always struggle with, and a lot of entrepreneurs don't talk about this, and it actually is something is very intimate in your journey as an entrepreneur, and that is just not a lot of people are going to agree with you and your ideologies about what you're trying to do as an entrepreneur. And it's a funny thing because people don't really talk about it, and you tend to get yourself in situations in life, particularly as an entrepreneur, where you have to make decisions about things that most people, and well, let me say not even most people, 99.9% of the people will probably disagree with you, right? Like, I can't begin to tell you the amount of haters and people that just generally disagree with the way that I operate as an entrepreneur, and how much that has gone up in the last couple of years, right? And sometimes you'll get hard on yourself. Like, sometimes I get hard on myself, and I'm like, man, like, what the hell is happening, right? And then I take a step back and I look at the situation, and I look and I say, okay, what am I doing? Like, what's my stable point in terms of the viewpoint that I have about a situation? And I look and I say, okay, what am I doing? Am I moving in the right direction? Is my business growing? Is my business contracting? Like, what's happening, right? And so I look and I'm like, wow, my business is up 60% over last year. 60%. I had the biggest revenue gain last year than I had in the entire history of the company. Okay. And when I look at all the positive things, I'm like, wow, the positive things are really, really great. But the interesting thing that you have to understand, and this goes for a lot of the new entrepreneurs, is you're going to have to make decisions that 99% of the people wouldn't make. And you're going to have to learn to be okay with those decisions. You're going to have to be okay. You're going to have thick enough skin to know, you know what? Most people aren't going to agree with you. Most people are going to criticize you about it, and they just generally won't understand. And, you're not going to be adored and loved by everyone. You're going to be criticized. You're going to be hated. You may even be a demon to some people. I mean, I've come across so many things in my career, particularly in the last year, where I've had the biggest amount of growth, where literally people will call us and call me and be like, oh my God, the sky's falling. And I'm just like, dude, what are you talking about? And it's because these people are operating off of a very small viewpoint in the grand scheme of things, number one. Or number two, they don't have all the information. So here's my point, and here's my message to you. That if you're an entrepreneur, whether you're starting or you're a veteran entrepreneur, but particularly to the new entrepreneurs that are starting and trying to build a business, please know and please be confident in the decisions that you make on a day-to-day basis. As long as your decisions that you're making every single day are furthering your cause and are furthering your expansion as a company and ultimately increasing the survival potential of your business, you really need to ignore everything else. Ignore all the critics, ignore all the naysayers, ignore every single person that has a different viewpoint than yourself, as long as you know that your business is heading in the direction that it is. And the funny thing you'll find out is most of the people that have an opinion or have a negative opinion on what you're doing have never done what you've done. So going back to the basics, fundamentals that I always talk about, don't get business advice from somebody that has a smaller business than you. Don't get financial advice from somebody that makes less money than you. Just don't do it. Please look the other way, ignore it, acknowledge it if they want to tell you their viewpoint of it, but please look the other way and just keep doing what you're doing. And remember that being an entrepreneur, being a hustler, is an individual game, man. Not everybody's going to understand you. Not everybody's going to agree with you. But as long as you're fulfilling your dreams, fulfilling your goals, you ain't hurting no one, and you're out there succeeding and you're fighting the fight every day, I'm in your corner. Go get it.